All right, y'all. Another episode of Poppin' Sun, man. I'm so excited, man, because I got one of the I was gonna say legend. I gotta say pioneers of the game. It is crazy because I'm excited. One of my favorite artists when I was growing up. I'm Pop.
I'm Son.
I think he mind me and mom still discussing it, but we gonna see what's happening. D.O.C, man. He's in the building. Poppin' Sun. Hey. So D, man, you know we got a few questions for you, man. You want to start D off, man? And then I'm gonna get to mine. I got these things.
Hey D, okay, so a lot of people don't know you wrote a lot of big songs for other artists, right? You one of the best songwriters in the game. Me as a songwriter myself, I love hearing about other artists' creative process. Can you tell me what's your mindset when you go into creating these songs?
You know what? When I'm thinking about building something, it goes through all kinds of transition before I get to the final product.
Yeah.
I know what I want in my head when I start going, but it's a spiritual thing for me, and so it just kind of come out. I started building this album.
Okay, got you. What they don't know, because everybody be like, man, what does that mean? They always ask about rappers' names. So I know because I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
But Dallas Oaks Cliffs, right? That's what D.O.C mean, right? The hometown, right?
Well, it can mean that, that's not what it meant when I started.
I read about that too. We got a lot to talk. We can talk about that. What I want to talk about is I want to get on the organization and the kids that you help. I hear your 10-year-old is autistic. My 14-year-old is autistic. So I know we talked about we was gonna chop that up. But let us know what you're doing with the kids, man. I want to tell people, man, when I got D.O.C on here, man, it wasn't like it was different. I could tell his professionalism was different because he said, look, we can help each other, but I always want my organization to be involved. And that's what he did. And he showed me, and we chopped it up on a few things, and we ain't gonna get into that aspect of the business, but I respected it. Let them know how that worked.
Well, I did this documentary film about 4 years ago. And in the end of that documentary, it's like I'm giving back to these kids. I don't want to tell the movie because it ain't come out yet. But
okay. I got you.
You can expose it.
But the more I looked at the movie, the more it made sense that I should be actually doing that in real life. So I started building an idea of a school called the Dreams Experience Academy. We call it the DEA for short. It's where we make the good dope, not the bad dope.
Yeah.
And started building some curriculum based around 4 verticals in this new emerging sort of landscape of businesses, jobs, work for hire. That is, I started in gaming and game design. Went to music and entertainment. Went to the creator economy, kind of what you guys are doing right now, and then the AI revolution. Though we teaching kids through those 4 verticals, getting them prepared for the job market of tomorrow.
That's very smart, Doc. Yeah. That's very smart because it's coming and it's coming fast, man. Your creative process, man. You wrote for Dre. You wrote for Eazy. Where I know, like you said, I could answer because you said spiritual, but I'd rather say this: working with Eazy, man, how was that, Doc? I just want to know it personally as a fan of you and his. How was that working with Eazy?
It was fun, bro. That's probably the most fun I had during this lifetime was making Easy Does It and Straight Outta Compton, and no one could do it better. That was 2 fire years.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I wasn't.
You lived through it.
I'm old enough to remember I had an older homie that could go in and get the cassette.
What?
Is that Snoop?
No, that's not Snoop, bro. I'm doing a podcast.
What's up,
What's up,
man? You
man?
can pop on in.
Say hello.
What's up?
How you
What's
doing,
up?
bro? You good?
Uh-huh.
I'm a big fan of your dad, man. He's a great person, great musician.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. You got a great father, man. Take care of him, all right?
That's
All right.
that's Diggy. That's my youngest. He's a little basketball player.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We
Got him a young
yeah.
baller.
Now beat it. Because you're tearing up everything.
That's dope, man. Ain't nothing like being a father, D. I'm telling you. The creativity, like I said, I was getting back to the creativity. How do you feel about hip hop right now? And
I was
like,
about to ask that.
yeah, how do you
Mhm.
feel as a whole? What do you feel about hip hop? The state.
Everything to me, bro, is spiritual, right?
Gotcha.
Like what I learned from my journey is that everything has a purpose to it. So hip hop being where it is today had to, in order for us to get where we going, it had to go through where it's
Yeah.
at right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you, I got to that understanding is that when I had that car accident,
Yeah.
I thought it was the worst day of my life.
Yeah. It was the worst day for a fan too, D. We was hurt for you. I would tell you, man. I'm way in Michigan, and we was because you known for your iconic voice. I was gonna ask you that second.
Yeah. And
Go ahead. I know. I look at you as being strong-willed,
Sorry.
and I know you had to move a little different after the car accident, and I respect it. But yeah, finish telling me how did you make it through that time?
What I was about to say was that what I learned on the journey is
Okay.
it took me about 33 years of going through a whole bunch of headache, depression, drugs, and alcohol to get through it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I realized at the end was that I had to go through all of that stuff to become the man I am today.
Gotcha.
See, show business will throw you off. It's not real. And you can start believing that mess and get away from the person that you was born to be, right? And so that accident was a blessing for me to not lose myself completely. But I had to wade through a lot of bullshit to find my way back to me. But if I would have knew that the moment that I had that wreck, that it was not that it wasn't for my destruction, that it was for my construction, that 33 years would have been much different for me.
Yeah.
Hey man, it was deep for us, and like I said, I don't know what to say, D. I'm a big ass fan. I'm on here just like I always wanted to know, and then I was happy that you got through it and everything you're going through. That's why I wanted you on here.
I was gonna say I applaud him for not giving up.
Yeah.
You know how many people that couldn't be that mentally strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, so,
and I know it, and I just know that you at that point in time you was at a high rank. You know, you had all the pieces around you, and like you said, if you're thinking of it spiritual, you was just like, God said, let me stop this and do something different with him before. Because I'm telling you, even though everything happened to you the way it happened, and I'm speaking from all my boys and everybody that, man, you talking to Doc, man, tell him this. And I said, I ain't going to have him long, but we always wanted to know. And we was like, right now, Doc, I'm going to ask you this. Why don't you just keep writing and let AI come back in? Or you just like, I'm comfortable with where I'm at now with my voice and I'm going to use it. Right. Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah.
So I was just about to tell you a second ago that I started writing this album.
Okay.
It's called NWG. And the title of that acronym stands for Nothing Without God. And the album sounds like if NWA would make a gospel record, it would sound like this.
Ooh, okay.
And some of it is with this voice, some of it is with the AI voice, some of it is with both of them together.
Ooh,
you know, it's one of them is them talking to each other, trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool. AD, so when you say it's coming, I'm definitely want to look for that.
If I'm blessed, which I am, I'll be ready to drop this thing come next summer.
Okay.
Ooh, we're gonna be looking for it, D.
Hey, D, listen.
Don't
hold it up. My little dog good with that pen, man. He good with the pen. And again, D, you know, I'm loving, you know, I want to build with you, man, so I could, you know, reach out about the autism and you know, we in our own lane where we at. You know, Jay is known, you know, in his city for being the most positive artist out here. You know, I was raised in the street just like you. But you know, bad neighborhood. Man. But I didn't want him to have that, so I moved my kids away.
Yeah,
I taught him something different. But the way he moved, he hard. He ain't killing or selling on the record. So our movement is, you know, it's some hallways a little smaller than others because we ain't doing it. But we okay with that because we work with other things. But that's
you don't have to sell a zillion records to make $1 zillion. You don't need. All you need is 5,000 to 10,000 people that really rock with you, and you can make a great living doing what you love to do.
Right.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it because he love it. He a music lover like you. It's from the heart. And I think right now with the way it's transitioning, the ones that ain't like you or Jay is gonna be hard for because y'all love the music. Y'all dive into the beat. You know, y'all will be able to adapt to the new world of music. So I
care about the craft. We care about
the craft. Yeah. So I got this one little game I play, dog, man, and I ain't gonna keep you too much longer, man. I just be wanting to know where the head be at, man. So you know, it's kind of fun. So the first thing is I'm gonna say is first thing pops to your head when I say it. So when I say this name or I say that, you know, whatever, Bill, whatever, just say the first thing pops your head. Sexy Red.
Girls.
Ray J.
Young.
Yeah. You had one ticket and you got the chance to go see these people. Well, Doc, you done been around them, I know, but Michael Jackson, the Prince.
Ooh.
I always get people with that one.
You don't want to be caught up here.
That's a tough one, ain't it?
Damn, that's hard, bro.
That's hard. I tell my son, that's a hard one.
Yeah, that's an impossible question, bro. Because I would be mad. I would be mad if somebody gave me that choice. I'd be mad. I'd tell him, "Fuck you, man."
Man, I ain't taking that. Okay, I got one more for you. You might be able to. LeBron or Michael Jordan?
Damn.
Another one.
I'm an MJ guy now. Come on.
Yeah.
But I like LeBron. You know.
Oh, okay.
But look, that's the first time I ever heard. But 40,000 points is a lot of points, man. That's a lot of times in the past.
I love LeBron. Let me get that right.
Okay.
But I'm a MJ guy.
Wait a minute, though.
I saw it with my own eyes, my nigga.
Wait a minute, though, Doc, man. Where do your mans come in at? Where Magic come in? Magic come in somewhere, don't it?
Well, Magic is my guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So all of them dudes stand on the shoulders of the great ones that came before them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But MJ was a different animal, man. That dude was he was just different, bro. He was different. Like you have great ball players.
Yeah.
But then this nigga was something else, bro. He was something else.
I be trying to tell him, hey, I got this one question. I got to get this one out, and it might be my last one. I hear you saying when, you know, prison was easier than being on death row. Death row was that bad?
Yeah, it was bad for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm from Texas. I'm not from LA.
Okay.
And I'm not really a street guy.
Yeah.
And so you had me in a culture around a bunch of niggas. It's like I was around a pack of wolves every day.
Yeah.
And I wasn't built for that, you know. So it was hard. It was hard for me. That's why I had to be loaded all the time. You know what I mean?
Doc, you was breaking the thing to you had the strap going in the studio?
Nah, I told you I'm not a street dude.
Oh, okay. You said you had to be okay, yeah. Well, so Doc, like it was just not easy getting along with Suge, or what he was trying to say? Was he bully? Was he trying to just tell y'all what to do? Or how did that go?
Nah, me and Suge never really had words.
Okay.
Suge probably kept the wolves off of me, to being honest.
Okay.
But at the same time, he was taking my money. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that about it. But like I say, man, it's you the doc. You legendary, man. I'm telling you what you did for me tonight, D. You know, like I say, when me and my son get, open these relationships to some of my favorite artists or his favorite entertainers, and you one of ours. When I told Jay, when Jay first started rapping, I said, you got a nice smooth voice, man. You need to listen to D.O.C. He was probably about 15 and 16 then.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's
so
dope.
It's been about 10 years, 10 years. He been
Smooth
like
flow though.
So when I said I got
flow.
D.O.C. coming on, he said, "What?"
Hey,
said, "What?"
Doc, listen. After we get off here later and like everything die down, he gonna be too excited and too hyped to post. He gonna
I'm gonna get him up. I'm gonna get everything. I'm gonna get everything. Tag him up. Get all the banners and stuff we need. Doc. I'm just, I appreciate you, man.
I'm
iconic.
always a phone call away, man. I'm one of the realest niggas you'll ever know.
Hey,
And I got roots. I got a lot of roots in the deep, like up in that area. Like like MC Breed is one of my best friends.
Okay, so Breed. So check this out, Doc. So we from Ypsilanti. We about 20 minutes away from Detroit, right? And Trick managed him. So we always in the D, that's our scene. But Breed used to be up in Ypsi, man. We used to be, his mom used to be right out there with Leandre Pat. Is it Leandre? I forgot. The Bing Bing is what we called him. Bing Bing rest his soul. But Bing Bing would have him up here, man. He'd be shooting dice with us.
Yeah.
Breed was just like us, bro. Just like how you say. So when you said that, I was like, man, we love Breed up here. You know what I mean?
It, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Thompson, my girl. She used to manage him and Daryl Morris. But yeah, man, when I reached out, like I said, I want to tell people this. When I reach out to a lot of people. Doc got on there and said, man, I ain't got no time right now. I said, Doc, I'm just doing it for my kid. This. Doc said, okay, sister, this is how we gonna be. We gonna make it work. And I was like, dang, it was like something like your uncle would be talking to your nephew, your cousins is talking.
Man.
So I appreciate that, Doc. Even taking the time out, man. You on a level to where my son know, we know all the songs. We still play. Man, I still play Formula to this day. And sometimes I can't not. It's 45 down the street. I'm going 70 because you talking that shit. You know what I mean? So I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? And Helter Skelter, man. I'm burnt. I'm a real fan. I used to be buying it. Like I had an older god brother. He looked older than everybody. Mustache before everybody go in. You had to be 18 to buy it. He was 17 and a half. But we gonna get that D.O.C, baby. In the NWA. We gonna get that. Yeah. But Doc, man, Jay worked with Hill Harper, Steve Harvey. He got flew out by Steve Harvey, talked to the kids that ain't had no fathers. He do everything outside of what most rappers do. Visit sick patients.
Would you be telling me that about the arms?
Oh, I call them octopus arms. I say you got to use all your arms. You're gonna put that mic down one day, you wanna have some doors you can walk through,
That's
so
right, bro.
Yeah.
It's called purpose, my nigga. It's called purpose. And when you find your purpose, you'll find your true self. And in that, you'll find real happiness, brother. Remember that.
Thank you, D. Hey, listen, man, we here had the D.O.C. on here. On Papa's son.
Yes, sir.
You my son?
Yeah.
Nah, I think so.
What? Next week, I ain't gonna claim you next week.
All right, hey, man, we've been doing this a long time. I had him young, man. We having fun with this thing, man. After America's Got Talent, it kind of took off a little bit. Like I say, he do a lot of positive. He deemed to be the positive person coming out of the city far as on the. But like I say, we embraced that, dude. We embraced it. We embraced that lane. And a lot of people be like, ain't nobody Jay Lane because he, like I say, and that's a good thing. Having your own lane. It's a good thing.
Say, man, like I said, use me as a resource. You know what I mean? When you get ready to do something else, let me call me. Let me speak on it or something. Let me talk on it.
All right.
Well, D, listen, I got people on here, on all my family. I just want you to tell them what's up, Ypsilanti. That's it.
Say it again.
It's Ypsilanti. Say what up, Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti.
Yeah.
Ypsilanti, what's
Ypsilanti,
up?
yeah.
What's up? What's up? This your boy D.O.C. Ypsilanti. Peace and love and chicken grease. I wish I was up there with you somewhere.
Hey, I'll get everything to you, D, man. Listen, God bless you, man.
God bless you,
I stopped eating red meat and pork, and I'm on a spiritual cleansing myself. I'm down 40 pounds. I feel great.
That's beautiful.
All I want to do is say, man, continue to be who you is. We'll keep in touch. I definitely want to send your son some merch, some autism stuff, and that's on me. So we'll stay in touch.
Yeah,
and I
bro.
appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh yeah, the D.O.C. baby.
D.O.C.
Hey, Uncle Trick, we got the D.O.C. on here, man. Hey, man, we'll holler at you. We'll get with you, D. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that's watching. My audience, man. Hey, man, the formula.
Shout out Detroit.
Appreciate you, D. See you later.
Peace.
Let's do it. Stop comparing your name to mine. Yours more like a featherweight. But icing on my chain, nah, I call that a carrot cake. I don't fall, I elevate. I'm praying for better days. I put my heart and soul through these lyrics and 808s. Keep my foot on their necks as I thrive in the pressure. In my hood, I'm a national treasure. Money hits a little different when you own all the records. This industry is planting seeds who don't put in the effort. Go figure, I was 15 years old, paying for my own talent shows, sacrificing every dollar, even if my funds were low. It's hard to keep a friend, nobody shares my common goals. Calling me Midas, cause everything I touch is going gold. Came from the realest like James, you know I'm worth.